Famous concept cars were also on display, some for the first time in many years. The XP87 Stingray Special Racer was designed by Bill Mitchell and Larry Shinoda in 1958. Mr. Mitchell had this concept car built at his secret Studio X at his own expense. With the fuel-injected 283 and performance modifications by Zora Arkus Duntov, this car could go 0 to 60 in just 4 seconds and a top speed of 155 miles per hour. This futuristic design led directly to the Corvette Stingray of 1963. Many times Mr. Mitchell was seen driving this car on the streets of Detroit. In 1968, the Chevrolet styling department took this car off the St. Louis assembly line, where it was modified into this futuristic design. The Astrovette was the result of their efforts. The styling was influenced by high-speed salt-flat cars of the day, with its elongated nose, flush rear wheel skirts, and a longer rear tail section. It was used to explore aerodynamic possibilities. The 15-inch wheels were fitted with aerodynamic aluminum disc wheel covers. A tri-power 427 V8 originally filled the engine compartment, matched with a 3-speed automatic transmission. In 1968, Chevrolet introduced the Astro II concept car at the New York International Auto Show. Its mid-engine 427 led to speculation of a production mid-engine Corvette for years to come. This car was packed with innovations like a fixed seat with adjustable pedals. No mid-engine Vettes were ever produced, but the Astro II is a glimpse of what might have been. With its space-age styling and crimson red color, the Astro 1 blew away the crowd at the 1967 New York International Auto Show. This 2-seat mid-engine concept car didn't even have doors. An electric swing-back roof and elevator seats allowed the occupants to get in and out of the vehicle. Aerodynamic design in automobiles was still just a concept in the mid-60s. You can see the influence it had on the Corvettes for years to come. The Tiger Shark concept vehicle features a supercharged 427 cubic inch engine that produces an incredible 742 horsepower. It features carbon fiber body panels and a titanium exhaust system. Many of the performance modifications found on this car come directly from the C5 racing program that has been so dominant in recent years. The Aerovette was an experimental mid-engine design built in 1973. It has a steel and aluminum body covered with a fiberglass skin. It features bifold gull-wing doors and fixed side windows, and a computer-controlled full digital display, similar to the ones found on Corvettes 10 years later. A 300 horsepower Wankel rotary motor was originally tested in this one-of-a-kind vehicle. Transverse mounted 400 cubic inch engine sits behind the seats of this fantastic automobile now. The Aerovette was used to test high performance design and engineering concepts. In 1973, the Corvette Research and Development Group was experimenting with cutting edge material. The Reynolds Aluminum XP 895 was designed to test the lightweight material. Everything on this car is aluminum, except for the bumpers, the tires, and the interior. A mid-engine 400 cubic inch small block powers this lightweight machine, but the fiberglass Corvettes in the mid-70s were so popular. there was little chance of there ever being an aluminum Corvette. Another one of Bill Mitchell and Larry Shinoda's famous designs is the Manta Ray, built in 1965. First known as the Mako Shark II, it set the style for the next generation of Corvette in the late 60s. With its Coke bottle shape and bulging fenders, along with its trim midsection and pointed nose, this car looks fast sitting still. It had many innovations for 1965, like neon digital readout gauges in the dash, and it even had an AM/FM radio. Mr. Mitchell was known to use this hand-built concept Corvette as his daily driver. Being vice president of GM Styling has its perks. The Serve 3 debuted at the Detroit Auto Show in 1990. Its mid-engine dual overhead cam, 32-valve, twin-turbocharged LT5 power plant gave the 650 horsepower Corvette a top speed of 225 miles an hour. This incredible automobile features four-wheel steering as well as four-wheel drive. With its Kevlar body and scissors doors, this is one of the wildest designs ever.